Hi, this is Emily with Remax Universal. Here was some news about condominiums. There are new rules that the government has come out with for people wanting to buy or sell condos. So, these require a full review of the finances, insurance coverage, reserve funds that the condo holds, the structural condition, and any litigation history, because there have been some condos in some states that have been the subject of many lawsuits. So what this means for people who are owners of condos or who want to sell one, you need to check your condo association status as to these issues. For example, do they have a reserve fund? Some of them don't. This is a quote from Fannie and Freddie. It says, current policy allows lenders to obtain a reserve study to demonstrate that a project has sufficient reserves. So if you don't have that, it could make the unit hard to sell. You want to get involved in the association in any regard. And a new rule from Fannie and Freddie is that roofs don't have to be insured at replacement cost. I find this very strange because they want to make sure that there's a reserve fund, and yet they're now not requiring roofs to be insured at replacement cost. So what that means is if the roof is damaged, replacement cost insurance will cover it. It's not talking about replacing the roof from normal wear and tear, but I still find it very odd. And again, will some associations skimp on their roof insurance, and then if there's a tornado or a bad hailstorm, what happens? What this means for buyers is that your lender has to make sure that the financial records fit the rules. So FHA and VA loans have always had rules for condos. They have to be on an approved list, and if they're not, you really can't get that kind of loan if you want to buy that particular condo. But now conventional loans are requiring scrutiny, and the reserve funding requirements will be raised. It says, we are revising our reserve allocation requirement for capital expenditures and deferred maintenance for a minimum of 10% to a minimum of 15% of the annual budgeted income assessment. I'm not sure exactly what that means because I'm not a lawyer. All I know is that the rules are going to change in January 2027. And finally, if you currently own a condo, find out how healthy the reserves are. You should keep track of this anyway. If you're planning to buy, be aware that your lender is going to now have to dig into all this information, and there could be the possibility of taking a bit longer to process the loan because they have to review these documents. One final note, these rules will not affect cash purchases because there's no lender involved. I hope this is helpful. Pass it on and have a great day.
And that's it for now. This is Emily Matthews here to help you with all your real estate needs. Don't forget to subscribe. It's the little icon with my head on it. Have a wonderful day.